Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another exciting video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing this cute hairstyle with clip-ins, you guys. Okay, I featured these clip-ins from Amazing Beauty Hair on a previous video, so if you guys haven't seen that review, make sure to check it out. But I'm going to show you guys how I got this cute half up half down with the twist in the front. I'm going to show you guys from start to finish how I achieved this style. It's super duper easy. If you guys want to see how I got this style, just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so this is what my natural hair looks like. I did not try to define it or anything, but I'm gonna try and do something different other than my standard half up half down, even though I think I'm still gonna do a half up half down. So this is a water, castor oil, and conditioner mixture, whatever combination you choose, but I never style my hair without first spraying it down with something like this. Otherwise, my hair is just not as manageable, and we're gonna be combing it. And then I go ahead and use my wide tooth comb. A lot of people use this type of wide tooth comb, and I feel like this is good if you have a looser curled texture. If you have thicker hair or like hair that's just a little bit more harder to comb like mine is, this definitely goes really deep and gets everything out because it's much longer. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this. It just gets all the way down to the root and helps me detangle. So yeah, once I started switching from this comb, from the other comb back to this comb, you see a really big difference. So as you guys can see, my hair is just gliding right through. Give you guys what my hair looks like from the back. Now this isn't like freshly washed hair or anything. This is really dirty hair actually. I was wearing my straight hair for a couple weeks and I kind of just let it poof up and do whatever it's doing. So that's why it looks like this now. I'm gonna have to section away some of it so that it doesn't look super bulky at the back. I'm gonna take a nice section of the hair and I'm just gonna part a small section of it about this big all along the perimeter, and this is what we're going to use to cover the clip-ins. You don't need a lot, especially if you're going to wear it curly, because the curls are going to cover the clips, so you don't need that much hair. So I'm just going to separate it like that, and I'm going to go ahead and do that down to the other side as well. It does not have to be even, like I said. Try to get it as neat as you can get it, but I'm not the best at parting hair. It's actually quite difficult for me. I don't know why I have such a hard time, but I normally do have a hard time with it. So yeah, I just section out just enough like that. And everything that's left at the back, we're gonna go ahead and put this into a really tight, low bun. I'm gonna use a scrunchie like this. So a little thinner to tie my hair back. Okay. And I'm just gonna tuck it under, and we have a little bun at the back of my head. So now we have our parted out section. This is about as much hair as we have back there. Just wanna show y'all. It's about this much. This is how much hair I sectioned out on the top, and then this is the little bun at the back, and this is perfect because it's gonna sit really flat at the nape of my neck and it won't look super bulky. So now we can start adding some clips. So you're gonna have to measure what size pieces you're gonna need, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start at the base with probably a 3-clip weft. So this is a freshly washed 3-clip weft, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do this. I'm just gonna turn around. So I'm gonna unclip it, and I'm gonna secure this at the very bottom. And clip it into place, just like that. It is just as easy as that. Now this is a really pro tip, you guys. I do not leave my natural hair out at the back when I do clip-ins because my hair's texture and the clip-ins hair's texture, when I just leave it out and wet and leave it to air dry, everything gets all tangled together and it's really, really hard to take out. So that's why I like to section out that big section of my hair at the back. And my hair is super short, so when the hair falls, my natural hair would be puffed up like right here, and you'll be able to see it. So in order to blend it as natural as possible, I try to tuck away as much hair as I can at the back. If you could braid it like into a couple cornrows and then pin it up and then clip these in, that'll work as well, but I can't braid, so this is what I do. I'm gonna take another 3-clip piece. And these are all soaking wet. I like to style my clip-ins soaking wet because I feel like it gives me a little more control. And I'm gonna put this one towards the middle. I'm gonna put this one a little bit off to the side, and I'll show you guys why I'm doing that in a little bit. So I'm gonna clip it over here, here, here. And then I'm gonna take a 2-clip piece and I'm gonna follow it up on the other side and kind of overlap. So you see how I have this gap right here? I'm gonna put the clip here and then I'm just gonna go on top, just like that. So we're gonna keep layering the hair on, and we're only gonna need a couple more pieces. I'm gonna go in with a 4-clip piece, but yeah, this is what this piece looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and clip this one at the top. And as you guys can see, that fits perfectly. Like, it's literally the perfect fit. Okay, bring it to the front so you guys can see. And once everything is dry and blended, the ponytail at the back will not show. And I hope you guys could see in the clip before that you can't see my ponytail at the back. It's not peeking through or anything like that. And as we continue, it's gonna start to look even better. So let's unclip this section and see if I need to add anything else to make it look more natural. I need a mirror. Now, this would blend 10 million trillion times better on my naturally washed hair because it would be super curly. But I am a lazy daisy, so I'm gonna try to finesse this without washing my hair. So I sprayed some water on my natural hair and I try to brush it into the clip-ins so that it kind of will dry together. And as you guys can see, my natural curls up a little popping through. And I like to bring the hair to the front just so we could see how it's blending. And as you guys can see, it's already looking really natural. And don't forget the back, because the back of your hair needs to blend too, babe. Okay, so I do that. Okay, so now you're gonna apply whatever leave-in conditioner that you choose. It already looks kind of cute, like with my little buns. Now, this is my secret weapon, all right? Because you can't just put leave-in conditioner and then brush it through and think it's gonna blend, sis. Like, no. I'm so sorry for these noises. That's for sure a plane. Like, where are you flying to? I thought we couldn't go nowhere. Okay, so now that the plane has passed, I'm going to take this Eco Styler. This is my secret weapon, okay? A lot of people style their clip-ins, they put a lot of water, leave-in conditioner, they blend it together, they think it looks good, which it does right now. But once it dries, the textures are gonna start to wanna separate from each other. So I take a little bit of this, and I don't put this on the clip-ins. I literally put it just where my natural hair and the clip-ins blend together, because I want where my curls and the clip-in curls fused, I want that to stay. And you could do this with mousse as well, but I prefer to use Eco Styler because I find that mousse makes my hair super crunchy. So I do that, and I'm not touching that hair no more. We gotta figure out how we're gonna style the top of this hair. First things first, this is my natural hair. It's very fine. but it is like 4B texture. This is not my natural texture, as I told you guys before. This is like straight hair that got poofed up and wet. So there are some curls, but they're not fully formed because my hair is dirty. And so, but this is more of like what my natural curl pattern looks like. But anyway, and I'm going to clip off. I don't want these two sections to get messed up, so I'm just gonna clip it off so that it's out of the way while I'm working on this. I'm gonna take off this side. Okay, I sprayed it with the water and conditioner mixture, and I'm gonna try to fix my middle part now. I am not good at this. Now, there are some people who are like hair parting ninjas and their parts are so crisp. I'm not that girl, okay? So part however you see fit. Okay, this is as straight as it's gonna get. I'm gonna have to section off these pieces in the front. So I think what I'm gonna do is section off a triangle. I just had like a light bulb moment. I'm gonna section off a triangle section of my hair in the front and hope that this does the trick. I hope this is not too big, but I feel like this is normally the vibe that the girls go for when they're doing this style. So I do that. So like I said, my hair in the front is short. It's really not, well actually it don't look that short today. Maybe it's the way I parted it, because I did part it kind of far back. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist these sections up, and I'm going to pin them to the front to work with them later. And do this one as well, just so that when I slick the rest of the hair up, it's not in my way. Okay, so you guys can kind of see the vision, because the rest of the hair is gonna go up like this. Like, you feel me? Like, are y'all catching what I'm putting down? We just need some hair to kind of make it a little thicker up there. So we are going to do the same exact thing that we did towards the back of the head. We're gonna section out hair. We're gonna clip. I'm gonna try to use this, but I think this 3-clip piece might be too big for this section. Let's just see if I can finesse it. Okay, so I did that. And we're gonna go for another section. I'll do 2 clip pieces this time because I feel like it'll come out better that way. Style before. So the placement of the clip-ins, I feel like, is the most important thing, because if it's not placed right, it's not going to look natural. But I think so far so good. On this side, I'll put a 2-clip piece over here, and you want to make sure you're not bringing it too close to your edges, because, well, if you have thick edges you can do that, but my edges are thin, so I don't have enough hair to cover that section if I go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna clip it right in that space that I sectioned out. And now we're gonna test it to see if this is enough hair. Now this is why I chose to clip up these sections, because it can very easily get like mixed in, and that is not what we want. So let's see if this is a healthy enough ponytail. So as you guys can see, in the back it looks good, but in the front I have a little bit of my hair sticking out. I'm gonna use this piece. Just be careful with this because you want it to not show. So try to only leave out as much hair as you need. Don't go too crazy with this, because the whole point is to better disguise the front of the hair. And this is trial and error, like I said. Like, you just really have to play with it and see what works, what doesn't work. And I think that piece should do the trick. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that is giving me what I need. I'm just gonna go ahead and clip this up because we have to work on these edges. So my edges are looking a little dry, and I like to style my edges dry. I don't like to style my edges wet because the product does not stick, okay? Pro tip. So I'm gonna use this Style Factor Lock Booster Twist and Grip Styling Solution. This is commonly used for like dreads and braids and that type of stuff. So I like to use this. And I'm gonna take a little toothbrush because I don't wanna apply too much product. I literally just wanna put it on the edges. And I put a lot. And then I kind of try to mold my baby hairs the way I want them to go, because once I set this in place, it's going to be kind of difficult to get the hairs to move. So yeah, I don't do crazy baby hairs. Not really my style. But then I just comb because I want it to lay flat. So the comb helps the hairs kind of lay down. And I'm gonna go over it with a brush as well. I just want to lay the foundation on both sides. And as you guys can see, it is laying my edges down pretty well. Then I'm gonna take a bigger brush and just kind of smooth it all up and try not to disturb any of the other hairs that are going towards the back. It's difficult, but try. And you could do the front before you do the back, but I never do it like that because I just feel like it's harder. So now that the edges are slicked up, I don't like to apply too much product because taking it down is going to be so much harder if everything is super locked into place. So I'm just going to tie this up. And I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it in a bun, but I think I'm going to. So I'm going to take this clip out, kind of fluff it because the clip made it look a little flat. Now, if you had really tight curls in the front, you could just finesse your natural curl, do a finger twirl, and be fine. But my natural curls in the front are super loose, so we're gonna try and make something shake. So this is what my natural curl would give. It would get curlier than this, but this is not the vibe that we're going for. People always ask me like what these one clip pieces are used for, and I ain't never found a use for them until today. We are going to attempt to use them in the front. Do that. And comb it all together. And now let's see if we can finger twirl it into one curl. She didn't do what I wanted her to do. You know, maybe if I twist it, like maybe 2 twists in the front would be cute. Or braids, because I've seen braided hairstyles like that before, like where it's 2 braids in the front. So what if I do 2 twists in the front as the style? Y'all, my mind, I should have slicked this edge down before I twisted this, but I'm just kind of trying to go with the flow. So I didn't. And then the very end, we can twirl it. we just might be on to something, y'all. That's cute. Let me try to do the section like this and see. Okay, so now take your sections and we're going to twist. I'm gonna take my clip and pin this side because it's like not wanting to stay. We're just gonna twist it all the way down with my natural hair. I'm excited, y'all, because I was really about to give up on this hairstyle. I don't know what made me think of doing the twist, but I feel like this is a really cute style, and I don't think I've seen anybody do this before. So I'm just wrapping it around to get that little coil at the end. Ah, I'm so excited, y'all. Y'all, I might have did something today. I still have this much hair left, and I honestly think I should maybe put one more section just to make it a little more full right here. I have my natural hair kind of hanging out right there, and it's just a little flat. One more weft of hair in because I feel like it's looking a little flat, and I don't want it to look flat. All right, so the final step would be to use a little more edge control on these edges. As you guys can see, I'm just gonna use the Style Factor Edge Booster. This is the moisture rich formula. If you have 4C hair, I wouldn't recommend it because it's a little bit too oily. If you have like 4B or 4A, it may work for you. I have like 4B hair and it kind of works for me, but not over an extended period of time. I'm just using this because I ran out of my original formula, but it is very moisturizing. So if you're doing like a short-term style where you don't want your edges stuck to your head, like you want to be able to manipulate them, take your hair down and your edges not be like standing still, this one is really good. It's nice and light and it does the job. As you guys can see, just quickly slicked my edges back with this. This is one of my best clip-in styles to date. And this is the final look. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. I'm so excited with how it turned out. It looks so good. Let me know if you guys want to see more hairstyles in the comments down below, because I have a couple more that I want to do. Like this in the front would even be cute with just a simple ponytail going back. Like I have so many ideas now, so I'm super excited to record some more videos. So make sure you guys give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm so excited. This is so cute. I'm about to take some pictures. It's about to be lit. Okay, so I will see all of you beautiful people in my next one. Bye.